got some hose? Yeah, I do have something. Right, let's try that again. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. This is Martinborough Brews Triple C West Coast IPA. Yeah. Let's fit this into a glass and drink it all. It's an 8%er. Just what I need. Oh, it smells good. 376 grams of hops in this to a 6.5 kg malt bill. Boom. In. Ah, look at that. Big fat bubbles. Oh, they're just sitting there. Oh, no, that's a little bit of hop. Wow, that looks good. Oh, keep on getting on my nose. Smells great too. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. And cheers, Jason. That's pretty easy to drink. You hide that 8% well. Alright, the week that has been. What has been going on? I haven't got any brewing done yet for the SJ Pour Challenge. I'm still working on the recipe, still tweaking it. I think this weekend there will be the first test batch. When I say test batch, it's probably going to be 25-30 litres. But I have enough to test. I've sort of found that I always keep on taking tests throughout the day, weeks, months. By the time it gets to the competition, I've run out. So I've got to have enough. So yes, I do think I will be putting a brew down this weekend. So I will be whipping out the video camera and I will be recording it. With the exception of the secret ingredients. Of course. Don't want to give too much away. Right, other than not getting a brew done, I've just been drinking beer. Ooh, it's been a weekend for drinking beer. Last weekend was the Greater Wellington Brewday. Far out. What an awesome event. Drinking beer in wine country. Martinborough in New Zealand is wine country. It's wonderful, it's just better. It's great. It was sunny, it was hot, there was live bands, there was great food, there was even better beer. There were some stunning beers there. The theme of the brew day was saison, so a lot of the brewers had put some effort into brewing a unique saison. So that was the first off the block, was to go around and try everybody's saisons. Best of the show would be North End Brewing for me. Their saison was awesome. It was malty, but then it had that dry finish on it. It was really nice. It was extremely nice. Kieran the brewer, chatting away to him while I was tasting it, said they used Abbey malts in it. Yeah, it was a stunning beer. It was really, really nice. Then of course Panhead Trekking, their saison, that stood out. Then for some dark beers, Baylor's Brewery just banged it on the head. Poof. With their Enforcer Black IPA and Van der Sar, their Imperial Stout, which they served with vanilla ice cream. Oh, fucking indulgence. Yum. It was good. It was a really, really fun day. It was quite a drunk day, actually. Not too drunk. Drunkish. Well, I did catch a ride home in the back of the Panhead van. He's taking the bus and the train. And I woke up and I had a blue ring around my left nipple. Took me a while to remember how I got that. Mike from Panhead was signing people's shirts with a blue marker. Of course I had a black shirt on. Blue markers and black shirt don't show up, so I drew on my nipple. Cheers, Mike. Or at least I think it was Mike. Yeah. No, it was a great weekend. It was a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would recommend anybody in the Wellington or the Greater Wellington region, even for that matter Nelson, Auckland, come down to Martinborough on the 28th of February 2015, which is when the next Greater Wellington Brewday will be held. It is a stunning environment to drink beer, and there are great beers. You can't beat sunshine and beer. Cheers, Greater Wellington Brewday, for organising a fantastic event. Also, happy birthday to Grant Baker, who is turning 40 again. That's what you're doing now, eh, Grant? Yes, I'm turning 40. Today I got a little flashback of the past. Nearly 3 years ago, May 2011, I did a video. It was a homebrew beer review, which were the videos that I started off doing. It's actually really well balanced. It's a very professionally made beer. I think this is a beer that David could take to the market very well. It has, out of all the reviews that I've done so far, this beer is the one that's put a tick in everything that we're looking for. How things have changed. And the beer was a Beetnik IPA by David Wood. And it was an outstanding beer. Absolutely outstanding beer. It was a beetroot beer. So, not just made out of beetroot, because it would be a vodka or a spirit or something, but it had beetroot added to the mash. And it gave it a wonderful colour, an excellent crimson maroon colour. But today I got to taste it as a commercially released beer, albeit a very limited release, but it did pour on the tap at Hashigo Zake. So I shot out to see David and to try the beer on its full circle, having it as a homebrew, and then 3 years later having it off the tap at a pub. Well done, David. That's awesome. It's phenomenal. It's cool. It's humbling to have tasted the beer when it was younger, when it was just a spark of a recipe in your kitchen being brewed in plastic fermenters, and to watch it progress and earn its rights to grow up in a stainless steel fermenter and be poured in a tap in a pub. So cheers, Dave. I'm glad I got the opportunity to come out and taste that before the keg got kicked. Great beer. Stunning. Well done.
It is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
SJ Pour update. The site went live. We saw it. It happened last week, Thursday, Friday. I did a video about it. So far we have 11, I had a toe poking out, 11 countries and 71 brewers that have registered. It's pretty good for a weekend odd registration. So we've made some more updates to the website. There are some registration deadline dates that have been added just to ensure that the hubs know before time how many beers to expect to ship and stuff like that. So if you haven't registered, there is still a little bit of time up your sleeves, but there will be a registration deadline. Ideally, I would like the New Zealand people to register as soon as possible. That way I know the numbers. Actually, everybody in the world, if you are going to do the SJ Pour Challenge, why wait? Register now. If you've got some time before you need to do the brew, that's cool. You've just got some time before you need to do the brew. But if we have a better idea of the numbers at the beginning, when we start dealing with the sponsors and stuff like that, they'll start to see the numbers that we've got. So if you are planning on doing the SJ Pour Challenge 2014, please do so and jump onto the site and register so that we know that you're involved, and we can then keep you informed as we roll along with updates and changes and bits and pieces. So probably the next thing that will be happening for the SJ Pour Challenge will be hubs. Hub Association. Once again, this is important about registering, especially in the States. There are 31 people that have registered in the States so far. And we need to work out, are you on the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest? Do we need a hub in the Midwest? What needs to happen? So just by registering, we can look at your details and work out where you are and work out how to split the hubs up for the semi-finals. Same thing possibly in Australia, although there's only 2 people that have registered in Australia so far. But I know that there was a lot of interest outside of Brisbane. Gashlug, if you've got some people that are interested in it, maybe it's an opportunity for Victoria to be a hub. And Tiny could take care of the hub in Queensland. So that might be a possibility. But it's just numbers. We're just waiting on the numbers to find out. Alrighty. Cheers. Until next time, have yourself another one.